This is moderately terrifying. All right.
Huzzah!
Can people hear me?
Woohoo!
I think people can hear us now.
Excellent.
I gotta mute there, because otherwise that's gonna fuck me up.
Welcome everyone to the pirate one-shot for this here Seven's fundraiser. There are special money donation levels that we have in case anyone is interested and wishes to do that. I will put these in the chat, but also there are a few levels to them. Firstly, for $10, you can specify a kobold and they will ensure chaos. $15, you'll give a player a free natural 20 to do with as they will. You could give them a nat 1 for the same price if you really want to, but yeah, make the chaos. For $20, you can select a tabaxi and make them knock down the nearest item from a table. $30, our druid will attempt to use animal handling on another player. For $50, you will make me have to do work and increase the encounter of, increase the next encounter we do by 1 CR. This includes boss fights, so if you time it well, you can make it very difficult. And for a discounted $25, you'll make me speak with an oo-woo voice for 5 minutes, which are pain.
Did you just say hang?
I said pain.
Pain. I was say no.
I mean, he'll probably want to hang us after this, so that's accurate.
Yeah, this is true.
I prepared for this. Look at my character. I'm so ready for your shenanigans. And hello, everyone. So, without further ado, unless anyone has anything they wish to say or do.
Sure, for the record, I'll just state, I don't have proficiency in animal handling. I'm not even good at it.
That will make things interesting, especially
that
when
makes
you have
it a lot
kobolds
funnier.
that are brainless here.
We're all animals.
I'm not
except
gonna make you do.
So.
Yeah, we do have actually the lobbying amount of animals in this party.
Yeah. 2 tabaxi, a kobold, and...
I'm playing human full time!
Imagine being a human in a fantasy world.
Right.
Exactly.
Here, that guy's the boss man's jealous that he can't be part of the game.
So, without further ado, does anyone have anything else they wish to say to the stream before we start? Before we get into character?
Nah.
No, let's get to it. Let's have fun. And welcome to the stream, everybody.
Welcome. So, in this world, well, the pirates don't really care about the world. They care about the oceans. And the oceans, of course, have many different names, but for them, they just know it as, well, work, as adventure, as a place to go for gold. Here, in this world, there is a group called the General Pirates Alliance. To be part of the Pirates Alliance, you're able to do general piracy and all that stuff. However, there are a few code of conduct rules. Firstly, you are not to attack other members of the General Pirate Alliance. Secondly, you are not to attack ships that are waving a red flag with 3 gold stars on it. For these are part of the government. And why there's a deal with the government is simple. If they wanted to wipe pirates off the map, they could certainly do a good job at it, and although they might not destroy every pirate ship, they will put a big damper on piracy and make life a lot harder. And there's an additional benefit. Because the General Pirates Alliance and the government are so tight-knit, and have worked together for so long, the government will give the General Pirates Alliance different jobs and generous rewards. things like fighting rogue pirates who aren't part of the Alliance and are causing too much mischief. Those who are maybe sea monsters are attacking different vessels and need to be dealt with. All these type of things are jobs they'll offer the General Pirate Alliance. And finally, as a part of the General Pirate Alliance, if you see other pirates struggling and in need of help, it is your duty, or it is highly recommended duty to help them out. You should probably help each other out so that they help you out in your time of need. Kind of like pirate insurance. Take that of what you will. Whether it's shelter, emergency repairs, or maybe a discount, or something like a bomb maid, the Pirate Alliance will give you a hand when needed. The crew we have today are part of a ship called the Lucky Stride. This group have been together for a while. They started off small and have worked their way up into owning a large ship with a big crew on it. They've just returned from a quest where they went out to fight a rogue pirate ship. On board, there was an evil sea witch who was casting fog clouds and storms to disrupt other ships. They managed to defeat this, and upon returning, got a very, very good reward. And have now, after spending gold, returned to a place known as the Warmstone Tavern. A tavern which is well known as a place for pirates to meet up, but also for select adventurers, specific officials who have connections to pirates, and for anyone else who has a connection to the world of pirates. This is the place for you, bounty hunters, and so this is where they find themselves, sitting down after many months at sea. What would you guys like to do as you have pulled up to a table, or at least almost all of you have? One of you is checking out other things.
Okay, so
what would you guys like to do as you sit down? Yes?
You know, really quick, there's been $100 donated for Uwu Voice, so 25 times 4. You have 20 minutes of Uwu talking.
Alright, you guys...
Let's go.
And now the nonsense begins.
Oh boy. Yeah, keep me updated on that, so let me just put a timer on my phone. How am I going to do accents? I'm gonna have to Uwu accents. Can I Uwu a pirate voice?
NPC has an Uwu voice, it's fine.
Yeah, it's like a weird illness that's going around today.
Instead of saying just say Uwu.
So, I'll be completely honest, as soon as I saw that, I was trying to do the math. I zoned out on what you said for a moment, but I'm sure you said we have to go pick what we have to do, correct?
I cry. I cry, why?
Notices your barge, Uwu, from Red.
Uwu?
So,
So what would you guys like to do?
Zang, I'm gonna go up to this guy over here, and I'm gonna ask him for a beer, even though I'm underage.
Apologies, my brain needs to process how I'm going to respond now. Ah, I see. How do I do this? I see that, I see that you, have returned, but you are a little young to be drinking there, little Zhang Zhuang.
Excuse me. I am the greatest captain in all the sea, and I came from adventuring. I want a beer.
Oh god.
He opens his handy wandy and motions for a whittle gold donation.
So Zing Zing reaches into his pocket and says,
How much does Zing Zing owe for beer?
He swears at you and motions for you to pop gold in his handy wandy. God, this is going to be the end of me.
Zing Zing pulls out his hand and smacks the guy's hand because he's holding it out.
Zing Zing needs price.
He sighs and goes, "Oh, Zwang Zwang. The price is what you think it's worth."
Zing Zing kind of just stares at him for a moment, turns around looking for Kaza, completely confused.
Kaza! I don't know what to pay!
Oh, swattlety is not the forte of this generation.
And then Zing Zing just immediately darts in the general direction of where you'd see Kaza.
Kaza is in the corner playing with a candle. What she's doing with that candle...
Playing with a candle?
Yes, she's communing with spirits and staring off in both directions.
Zing Zing just starts poking at Kaza, like right on the shoulder, and then starting at the neck until he's recognized.
She slowly turns her head, one eye staring directly at Zang Zang, the other staring off at the person sitting at the table 10 feet away.
Zing Zing don't know what to pay for beer. What to pay for beer? Usually you guys give me beer. What do I pay for beer?
I asked him Kaza.
Oh, you're right.
And then Zing Zing just runs back to the table and just stares at Zarya.
Too young to get your own beer.
What would you say?
Too young to get your own beer?
Zing Zing don't know what to pay. You go buy.
I don't buy anything, and I take a big swig from my endless rum bottle.
So Zing Zing just like pounds his like fist right on the table and just starts pouting like a child.
I just sigh and walk up to the bartender. Sorry about that. How much for a round of drinks on my table over there?
Why, hello there. Well, for the round, it would be... Can you please make a general charisma check? It will.
Just on...
Just hit that charisma. Oh, you can do it as a public roll if you wish.
How do I do that? On public? On here? I mean, I can just press it on D&D Beyond, but I don't know.
You can do that, or if you're on your character sheet, you should be able to roll off that. If not, you can just roll into D&D Beyond and tell me what it is. I don't mind.
Okay.
It will.
Charisma...
I don't mind, it will.
11 plus 1, 12.
He looks at little old Quanon, and says, You've been goody-woody patrons before? Give me a gold, and I'll give you a round of drinks. Uwu.
How much did you say?
Give me 1 gold for a round.
Alright, I reach into my pouch, slap a gold piece on the bar. Thank you so much.
Why thank you, Uwu. He will take the gold coin. God, this time is going down so slowly. He will take the coin, Uwu, and bring you guys drinks. After a few moments, you guys all have drinks, and Zag has a drink as well. It looks a little beery, but not much. There is also a little note that comes with the drinks. Please, enjoy yourselves. He has a little coughing fit trying to do the Uwu voice and returns.
I just sit back down. I think he was mocking me.
Oh, I don't.
He mocked you?
Zing turns around and just gives the bartender the finger.
Man, grab Zing Zing by the head and turn him.
And
Zing just go ahead and just take a drink.
Zing just kind of pouts for a moment and then grabs the overly sized mug that is way too big for him and tries to take a sip of it without spilling it on himself.
Zhang saying, this drink, this little drink tastes like what you're used to. It sparkles and it's nice, sweet. If others would like to check, you can make an investigation check, Uwu, to figure out what this drink is if you'd like, Uwu.
Sure,
you would have advantage on it.
Eminem would do.
I was trying to read it. I'm getting multiple questions at the same time. What do I have to roll?
You don't need to roll anything. Just other people have to roll because this is the beer you've always been given here. It looks slightly different from everyone else's.
Air was asking how much was it for a free natural one again?
Oh god, no.
Was the same as
free
one, right?
natural one is $15.
No, not a natural one. We don't do natural ones, please.
And you can choose to give me the nat one, so I can give it to a player. Uwu.
For $10, you can let one of the kobolds ensue insanity and chaos.
Uwu.
I will.
You know what you signed up for when you made me a GM. Uwu.
Yes, we did.
Anyway. How...
I rolled a 14 in total.
What are we rolling for again?
You look at the little drink and realize that this is sparkling apple juice, Uwu. Always has been. Uwu.
I noticed that it's apple juice.
No, only... Yeah.
Oh.
Only Marine.
You don't know the difference.
Will Zag only drink this really nice, sweet, sparkly, refreshing drink from this place.
Zang just keeps sipping it, all excited and happy like the little kid he is.
Okay, what do we do today? I don't remember what we had to do. You guys are in charge. I need to go drink.
And Zang just takes the mug and just walks over to Kaza, just staring at the candle.
Like moths to a flame, Uwu. For the 3 people sitting at the table, you can... for the three little people sitting at the table, Uwu. You can see there was a little note left with the drinks. Every minute is pain.
Marion's gonna quietly take it,
Here, can we just read it?
show it to Cannon to read.
So, you give it to Cannon to read. Cannon, you lift up the little page, and all it says is, I'm sitting at the upstairs back table. Uwu, come speak to me, Uwu. You would see, as you're reading it, a person stands up and walks to a back table, Uwu.
Oh, I see. I was trying to look at them. Upstairs back table, huh? But I glance over.
I can't see what the whole comment says, Sigurd.
Oh no.
Yeah, apparently Seeger donated 100. I don't know what for.
Are we? I am Holdy Waldig. Okay. A channel for Kaza to turn into Chaos 20 foot bags. All right. Thank
Oh, there's two. Wait, is it both
Thank
bags
you,
or just one?
Sigga, for the little for the $100 donation. We have a animal handling check from our druid on one of the players. Kaza will turn into chaos, and which tabaxi? We have Zarya, and we have Cannon on deck.
I think you mean Zawiya.
Zawiya and Quanon on deck. Zawiya it is. Zawiya, you want to knock you have the feline urge to knocky-walkie something off the table.
Did Zang Zang leave his beer?
No, I picked it up and I carried it with me. I'm basically like holding what looks like a jar in my hand. I guess my body like a big vase because it's too big for me to drink out of like a normal person.
Alright, then I make eye contact with Cannon, and as I do, I smack the living crap out of their glass off their table. Off the table. Words are hard.
Will you please roll an attack roll?
An attack roll.
Attack that shit, fam. Uwu.
And it's just glaring at you the entire time.
Wait, attack. Oh, not very good.
10.
That is a twin, but I believe that... No, is that a nat one?
It is red. I would assume yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
a
it is a nat
natty one. Zawiya, you look at the whittle cup and go to smack it. You do! However, the trajectory of said cuppy wappy goes up and in your direction, smacking you in the face. You are covered in beer right now. You kind of smack it, and it kind of attaches itself to your claws. You swing through it, it stays, you kind of let go too late, and it just kind of smacks you in the side, beer kind of all over you. You are a whittle soaky wokey right now.
Whoops. And I will just take another chug from my rum cup.
Glaring at you.
My beer!
Still have eye contact with Kanan.
Maybe just go.
I don't say anything because it was funny that she had got it on herself, but I'm just still glaring.
I offer my my jug to you. Sorry.
Yeah, it is what it is. And I just take a sip out of it.
It's just rum.
It tastes
Great
like
rum.
shit rum, but it is rum nonetheless.
Yeah.
While they're doing this, Mary's just gonna quietly
What are you up to?
Mary's going to just go into one of the water skins, quietly pull some in her hand, rub them, and then flick it at Zari and say, "Bad kitty."
Make an animal handling check for me.
Double roll. This is. I rolled a 10.
Also,
Okay.
you just know Thistle, she donated 50 and just said no strings attached. Loves.
Thanky
Wanky.
Must be done, you comrade.
So you go to Zawiya and flick a little water at her. Zawiya, you turn and feel a little insulted that someone's tweeting you like a little cat, Uwu. But it is your captain, so tweak that how you will, Uwu.
I'm already wet, thank you, but I will do better next time, Captain. I apologize.
Zing Zing's head kind of peeks up. Masturia, I am captain around here. She is not.
Oh wait, no, that's right. Fiat's not our captain. Or Marianne is not our captain.
Marianne's just going to quietly do a little knowing wink to Zarya. Or really, Canon and Zarya. Everyone but Zang Zang.
Zing Zing's going to put his beer on the counter. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Oh, right.
And then he's gonna go over to Marianne and just tug at her hair. Oh god. I thought. Oh my god. Okay, apparently after the accent, the entire 5 minutes, so I'm gonna restart the timer rather than just when my character speaks.
The moment Zang Zang starts pulling on Marianne's hair, she's gonna go, "Oh, you want up?" and pick him up.
I am free from the evil voice. Thank God.
Zing Zing going to flail arms and demand to be put down because he is a small child.
Alright.
Oh dear. I'm sorry. Mary's gonna put him back down.
Zing Zing pout and then go off to Kaza and start poking at her face again.
So, you have your message and you see, you hear this faint, like this tapping of a cutlass on the table as time is going on, and potentially someone who sent you a message is getting a little impatient.
Kaza's gonna initiate her chaos now.
Yes, good. Do it.
She's gonna slowly stand up and she's gonna start darting her head around, looking around like, the demons are coming. The demons are coming. And she's gonna cast Summon Lesser Demon.
What
Oh no!
So it's part of her class. She it's called, what the fuck is it called? The feature is called, where's it at? Where is it?
In Poland, this is no good. we must go run to Russia.
So she is the College of Spirits, so she has something called Spirit Session, and so she can cast any spell of that. She can cast essentially any spell that she has ritually prepared at third level. That's third level or lower, and specifically because of the chaos potential, I decided to make it summon Lesser Demon.
All right. Do you have an idea of what demons you want to summon, or are you putting that in my capable hands, who definitely won't?
It is a D6, and that will determine what the demons are.
All right.
Oh no. What demon shall we be getting?
Hello, cat. So that is 2 demons of challenge rating 1 or lower.
Oh.
Okay, only 2. That's doable. That's fine.
All right. So. All right. The demons. So, the demons are hostile to all creatures, including you. Alright, so these 2 demons... So, you cast this spell. The demons are coming. The demons are coming. You see the fire of the candle flicker as 2 imps launch out of the candle.
Uh-oh.
Immediately, they look around, incredibly confused, and they are both going to enter initiative. Can everyone who wishes to fight them roll initiative? Which I guess we'll just do everyone roll initiative.
Oh.
I guess.
How does one roll? I don't know how to roll. How do I roll?
It says that there's no combat encounter in the
Yeah.
way.
Beginning combat. Everyone
there we
roll
go.
initiative.
Yay.
And the 5 minutes is over. How do I roll the initiative again?
You go to your character
So go to
sheet.
actor,
Yeah.
click on your name, and then under click on initiative.
Mhm.
And then
Okay,
normal.
So I have my... Okay, so I have it open, the character sheet.
And then at the top where it says initiative, just click the word initiative. And then normal.
There we go. Oh no.
So. So the, let me open these 2 up. Good. So, at the top of initiative, this here, so there's a group of, you see the group of people sitting at the table. They are currently in initiative, but they just kind of turn and are watching. It seems that 2 imps isn't quite triggering their fight or flight. However, this, there's one individual who goes, "Ah!" and then begins running away, specifically to this side of the bar. Their eyes are wide as they just hard sprint. Next on initiative, one of the imps is up and is going to go over and attack Zhang Zhang.
Oh no.
I'm sure we'll on that one. It'll be fine.
Far are we? Oh, perfect. Oh no.
Oh wait. Let me do this as a blind roll. Does a 20 hit?
He does indeed hit.
Oh. That is 5 points of damage.
Oh,
Could you please make a Constitution saving throw?
I can't tell. No, I don't have advantage. 17.
Yep, you're perfectly fine. You look, you're like, ow, as a imp spears your arm with its little tail. You're probably used to this. You've probably dealt with you've probably dealt with just scorpions in general, crawling around caves at some point. So this wouldn't be too bad. So next in initiative, it is Zarya. You're up.
I would like to run over to the imps and start bashing the crap out of them.
All right. 15, 20, 25, 30. How much movement speed? Each square is a 5-foot square, by the way.
Yeah, there's the ruler you can see check to see how.
I've got 40.
Yeah. Also, just so people know, this beam of stone is has arches under it, so you're able to run through it.
Okay.
You don't have to run around. It would be,
So I just run through.
you charge through.
Yes. Wow.
You have to be one square up from there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're more than enough.
As I do so.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
You hit that feline rage.
My rage. And then I want to just start swinging with my battle axe.
Do it.
Dirty 20.
That definitely hits.
As a reaction, my Drake companion can. I don't know if I can link that specifically. It can infuse when it sees someone hit with a weapon attack, so you can add 1d6 cold damage.
Sure. You can add that to the. You can use it. It can use its reaction to add that to the damage roll. That's more than.
I don't know how to link that, but yeah.
You don't need to link it. You can just
cool.
say it.
Got.
But it should be in a character sheet as well.
I see it there. I just don't know.
Oh, you just click the I think you just click the item and it'll appear. But yes, roll damage on your battle axe and make sure to add the rage damage to it.
How do I add damage?
You just click damage on battle axe and then roll it.
Oh, attack. I see. Okay. 7.
7, and would you like to roll me 1d6? Or actually, yeah, you can roll 1d6. We'll make the attacker roll the extra cold.
I don't see a dice button.
You could do /roll 1d6 in the chat box.
Oh. Just a tad cold.
And make sure to add your rage damage to it.
And then I have one more attack.
Alright, so your first attack deals 10 damage. You lift your battle axe up. You go to the imp. The imp turns and looks at you. As you swing your battle axe down, it goes, "Mommy!" and then immediately gets cleaved in half and disappears. You have killed the imp.
I don't think I have any more movement, so I can just end there. Because I don't think I can reach the other one.
The imp explodes in darkness, hits the ground, and disappears. Alright, next up on initiative, it is... Marianne.
Well, first things first, using wild shape, I am going to turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
In the middle of the bar.
Alright, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, and then
You are now a saber-toothed tiger.
I have to move.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Can I attack it from there? Good.
Alright, and I'm just gonna remove your character real quick. Actually, we'll just... You know what, let's... Yeah. You are now a saber-toothed tiger. You appear as a saber-toothed tiger. Where would you like this here saber-toothed tiger to go? Let me...
I am going to try and move to... Oh, maybe I can't move there, actually.
Saber-toothed tiger, configure ownership... Alright, sorry, bear with me for a second. Alright, you should be able to control the saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
Click it, and you should be able to control it. Alright, I'm just going to delete your character sheet, and there you go. You appear here. Could you please make a cheeky little dexterity check for me? A dexterity saving throw for me. You should be able to click the search up saber-toothed tiger and click its character sheet.
I can.
If not, just... Alright. That is a good enough saving throw. You going from a medium to a large creature in a small space, do not knock over tables and potentially other people. Instead, you manage to, like, move up out of the way and pop out before that can happen.
Huh. I don't see any of the people anymore. This is weird.
There's an imp over here.
Yeah, it's right next to Kaza.
Yeah,
they are tiny, which is why it's hard to see.
I'm going to... I mean, no, like, I can't see any of the player models now. It's just...
Oh, wait, is it... have you clicked the saber-toothed tiger?
I have.
And you can't see anything?
Yeah.
Alright, you're back. Alright, apologies. You're just going to be hovering nearby.
Okay, well, I'll move here, I guess.
Yeah, you should be able to drag yourself. Can you?
I can, I'm just selecting the wrong tool, but...
Oh, Amadeus donated $10. He said, pull that tail.
Once it gets to
in
my
saber-toothed tiger form?
Don't you worry, once I am able to, I'm pulling on the tail.
So, because I moved at least 20 feet,
yeah,
I'm gonna do a pounce.
Alright, go for it.
That sure is a wall right there.
So...
There really is a wall, isn't it?
Wait. Where is it? Where is the attack roll for it?
If you go into features, it'll show you the attack rolls, and you just click one of them and it'll use it.
Did it work? Hello?
So if you're on the on the sheet, there's attributes, features, spellbook, etc. If you click the features, then there'll be a list of like bite claw and all that. Then you can click one of those.
I did it.
Yeah, perfect. And then click attack. That is an 8. An 8 unfortunately misses. The imp goes nah, nah, as it flies out the way.
That was
This has been a
disappointing.
$10 donation for you to pull a tail.
Yeah,
for me to pull a tail, yes. If it gets to my turn.
Oh, Zang to pull a tail. Oh, yes.
yes, Zang Zang is
Do it.
gonna pull.
Alright, but yes, you have... you've missed your attack. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, $10
I don't think I can
shaft.
do
Zang
anything-
Zang yells something in French with pulling the tail.
I don't think I can do anything else. So I was gonna sit here disappointed in myself.
Alright, you shall end your turn then. Next up, we have... cannons on deck.
Yeah. I guess I will... I'm assuming from that spot right underneath where Zari is, I'll have a good shot of the imp.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over there, pull out one of my hand bows, and aim at the imp.
Alright, roll to hit.
8.
8. This imp, you go to shoot, and the imp just sails around it, and it kind of goes into one of the walls. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see the bartender just like rubbing his temples, reaching under, and then reaching under his table for something. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, so I will have... Where do I do that? Yeah, as my bonus action, I can command my Drake companion to bite.
Alright. A...
Weapon attack plus 3.
What color is it again?
It is, white. It's a white
Got you.
one. So cold damage.
Alright, does your
I don't know if it does.
Does your white Drake hop out of you and run over to attack, or what do you?
Yeah, I was like kind of sitting on my shoulder the whole time.
Yes, got you. So it's gonna hop out and run over here, and we're just gonna use this. This was the best one I could find for it. Roll to hit.
It says +3. Yeah, so +3 plus PB to hit. I'm assuming just roll 1d8 plus. What do you do? +3. Or not d8, d20.
So how much was that to hit again?
Because it's melee weapon attack +3.
Yeah.
Does it? Oh, +6. Fine.
Wait, I can check the character sheet real quick if you would like.
Oh, it does.
I just roll the d20 first and see what we get off that.
All right.
Wow. All right. Yeah. It goes to swipe, and as it does, it's going to just end up scratching the shit out of the door behind the imp. The tavern owner is really reaching under his table for something right now. While I just staring at you guys. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Alright. It is now the Tavern Keep's turn. He's pulls out a heavy crossbow, hops over here, and is going to make an attack.
We did kill one of them.
Do. he shoots his heavy crossbow at the imp, and the imp somehow, this is the tankiest imp in the world, it somehow dodges out of the way. He's gonna then go... He's gonna run over here and go, "My tavern! I swear to God, you guys better be able to pay for this." He's running this way. So, next up on initiative, it is the imp's turn. The imp is kind of surrounded, and is going to, it's going to stab at Summoner. Alright. Kaza, you... Dang.
This imp is the god of all in.
I'm just gonna make this public rolls. Let's see what happens. 13 to hit.
Just a second. I need to make sure my equipment's proper. Nope, don't hit.
Alright, does a 13 doesn't hit?
Nope.
Alright, the imp stinger sails past you as it looks at you and goes, "So weak! So weak!" That is its turn. Next up, Zang, you're up.
Nor that I'm...
Zang is going to immediately turn a little bit, look right at Marianne, see her tail, get really big bug eyes about this.
Oh no.
Really focused. Just walks over, he grabs her tail, and shouts out, "Let's do fitness!"
Saber-toothed tiger, man. Are you trying to not have your tail grabbed, or are you just resigning yourself to this fate?
Nuts. You know what? Marion's a chill old lady. She'll just let him do it.
Alright, you have grabbed the saber-toothed tiger's tail. It's magnificent. Fluffy.
You can just hear the tiger quietly, with its loud sigh.
He then turns, and then he sees Cannon on deck. He goes, "Where's Small Dragon? Small Dragon!" Starts like looking at his shoulder. He gets a little upset and frustrated. Hold on, I have to look at how this whole entire action works. I'm going to be wildly doing it now. Oh, so he's going to get really upset because he can't see the small dragon. And then proceed to let out an emitting roar that gets him very angry and upset. Where's the actual ring itself? Here we go. And he's going to enlarge himself and go from small to big. I'm trying to use
All right!
Oh god.
Love to hear it.
I'm sorry, is Zing Zing looking for Cannon's dragon companion or Drake companion?
Because he believes in his head that his dragon companion is his god Kyber in the moment.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understand what's going on.
Can I please get a cannon on deck?
Yes.
You've gone from a space that's really designed for like a few regular people into two like large things appearing in it.
God.
Could you please make a deck save for me?
Yeah. Saving.
Also,
23.
23. Okay, now you take like a half step back. You're used to this. It doesn't catch you off guard at all.
Or...
Just move. I can't. Just move yourself over here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saber-tooth tiger, you're very squished right now. Like, you're being pushed against the drawers. This is not comfortable. Alright, Zhang. You've now enlarged yourself. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
So that counts as my bonus action, correct?
Yep.
I haven't actually done anything, so I'm gonna try to move forward again and shove Zarya out of my way.
I mean, you can move through people, you just can't stop on top of them. Or you can move through your allies, you can't stop on top of them.
Oh, I was gonna shove her out of the way with my now enlarged
Yeah, fair
tail.
enough. You can just shove people out the way too.
Just shove her out of the way.
And the tab.
Look over at the little imp. And just using like an intimidating roar using my intimidation.
Go roll an intimidation check.
Do I roll at advantage because of my size?
Yeah, I'll say so. Go for it.
25.
Jesus. Them goes. That's its reaction to your intimidation. What do you do to intimidate an imp, which is now,
Well, I
classes smaller than you?
Well, I was roaring at it to make it so then he doesn't want to move and just kind of like freeze him in place so anybody attacking him would get advantage because I'm dragging the attention towards me.
Yeah,
kind of like inspiring a lot of fear into him.
Alright, there's a small wet puddle on the ground underneath the imp. Next up on initiative, we have Kaza, you're up.
Oh my god. Let's see. So, so Kaza's gonna look up at the imp, and she's like, "Oh, you're the 65th one." So she's gonna fucking hit it with her rapier.
Alright, roll to hit.
Let me, because I have to pull the stuff from. I have to pull the stuff from my character sheet on.
Yeah, you can just do a regular roll and then add your stuff to it.
That sure don't hit. Wait, that's another +2 because wait no.
Yes,
that's the roll.
Are you using the cane?
Yeah, it's a +8 to hit, even with the +2.
Okay. So I believe.
With a +8, then that's a nat 1.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1.
Oh
Jesus
boy.
Christ. The intimidation that was caused by Zagzag is quickly no longer in play as this imp, frozen in fear. The rapier just swoops past it, stabs in the ground in the little pea pile, and the imp just stares at you, kind of bewildered, and then just starts, like, cackling. Top of the round!
I didn't use my bonus action.
Oh, sorry, my bad. What would you like to do for your bonus action?
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Zarya.
I'm gonna say Zara's the only one that's actually killed something so far.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna point at Zarya, I'm gonna say, you go smash now.
In combat, right?
She gets, and then she gets the Bardic Inspiration.
Is it a D8?
It is... Yeah, so 1d8.
Okay.
Alright, so it is your turn. You run up to the imp?
Me?
Yeah?
Yeah, I go smash now.
Alright, run up to the imp, you move past the giant things, past the dragon. I'm gonna say at this angle, I'm gonna roll with flanking bonus, so you have advantage on the hit.
Whoa.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
And can I add the D8? to damage? Or just
D8 doesn't add to damage. D8 is to attack rolls or ability checks.
You can add D6 for my Drake Companion action again now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm pretty
9
sure.
damage. Plus 2 rage.
Plus, yeah, the 2
Plus
rage.
3 cold. Alright, that is plenty of damage. How would you like to do this?
Just chop it straight in half.
Right. You walk over to it, you lift your great axe again, the imp turns to you again goes, "Mommy!" and then gets cut in half once more. The battle is done. The imps have been slain. And with that, you guys all kind of, don't know whether you'd be panting or just like staring bewildered. The pirate who ran earlier is just going to just sheepishly walk up to the bar and go, drink, please. And it's just going to lean on the table. The tavern keep is going to go, guys, what did I say last time you did this? Alright, fork it up. Repairs, please.
Zang Zang's gonna immediately look at Cannon on deck, look at Marianne, saying, "It's your fault! It's your fault!" As he's like really big and he can't like shrink down yet.
So Zang's like, why did you get so big in my tavern? It's not designed for this size.
As he's like, you know, hunched over basically with the back of his neck against the ceiling, staring at the tavern keep. We can't find Kyber! Can't find Kyber! And he's looking around just like frantically trying to find his god, basically.
Hold my
Kyber will
arm out,
return to Cannon on deck's shoulder.
Yeah, just hold my arm out so it flies back onto their shoulder. And I just turn to the barkeep and go, how much?
For the damages, let's round it, and for the physical damages, the psychological damages, the fact that you've scared one of my customers, which I honestly should give you actually that's a discount. Honestly, scaring a pirate with imps, what does this world come to? You know what? I'm just gonna give that. Give me a. Well, I need to also install this without anyone. We'll call it 25 gold and call it even there.
Zang Zang's gonna bring his face down right in front of the tavern keeper and just kind of like breathe out with his nose slowly so that he feels like all the air shooting out of his snout.
He's going to look at you. Would you like to roll an intimidation, or are you just there?
Just there to be annoying.
Goes up. Zang Zang, would you like me to kick your group out and not serve you all? Because I can do that.
Zang Zang want to shrink. Zang Zang can't do it till Zang Zang sleep.
Not an issue I hear a lot about here, but fair enough. Well, I'm gonna go back to my customers. Do you pay him the 25 gold?
Yeah, I just pull. You said 25, right? Pull it out, hand it to him.
Excellent. He walks back here.
Sorry about that. Well, I'll keep him in line.
Would the saber-toothed tiger... Wow, tongue twister. Would the saber-toothed tiger like to revert form?
Yes.
I'll pop you here again. You revert form back. You're very cramped up. By the way, Zang Zang, did you let go of the tail?
Zang Zang did let go of the tail once he got very frustrated and couldn't find Kyber.
Perfect. Alright, Zang Zang. So everyone has returned. Everyone in the tavern goes back to their food and drink. The one pirate who's run away has ordered just like a pint worth of vodka and is just drinking it. And once again, you all can make perception checks for me.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
Question, because I am proficient in it, am I rolling with advantage?
No, you just get your proficiency bonus added to it.
Okay.
Wow, a lot of fucking high rolls.
Oh my!
Except Zarya.
Well, can I add
Zarya's.
Well, I don't think I need to, but it'll.
Oh, you can add your bardic inspiration to that. It's still within the time limit.
Great. I'm just gonna go stare at a wall.
13. 13 isn't bad. I'd say everyone clearly okay. So Zarya and everyone, you hear again the sound of a rapier like tapping wood, and for the rest of you that rolled above a 20 or above, which is an alarmingly high amount of people, the same way in which a mother somehow hears you mutter whatever under your breath, but can't hear someone scream yeah for 10 minutes, you hear a voice mutter, "Holy shit, why am I employing these guys?" Off in this general direction.
Zang hears the voice, turns around, looks at Marianne.
You got my voice. Me too big. Can't walk.
And he just kind of like, hunches down and tries to like make his way through the arch, and then gets stuck halfway.
I rolled a 9. Do I hear it as well, or?
You hear something being muttered over all of the like sounds, but you don't hear the words that are being muttered.
Gotcha, like real life. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you just hear like
my life.
You don't actually hear what's being said though. So with that being said, would anyone like to approach this voice? By the way, just to clarify, there's an upstairs area here, but underneath it, you can walk underneath that upstairs area in order to get to these 3 tables at the top.
Before Marion goes there, she's gonna quietly just walk up to Katsa, pat her on the head and say, "We still love you, but please don't do that again, sweetie."
It's not my fault that there's something.
Don't talk to demons. You know they're a bad crowd. They're not a good influence on you.
I'm not talking to demons. I talk to spirits. You know this.
Then what were those?
I don't know, it's the 65th time I've seen that happen.
Oh, honey, that's...
You saw it happen last time, and the time before, and the time before that, and the time before. It's not my fault.
Zang's trying to squirm because he's stuck in the archway, and he just kind of like flails his tail around, like pokes cannon.
Make an acrobatics check for me. Zang, make an acrobatics check. Okay. That could have been very funny, but I suppose this is also kind of funny. You find an angle, you can just barrel roll through this, and not knock over anything if you would so choose.
If you so choose.
You can also choose to knock things over, it depends what you want.
Well,
you pass the check, so it's your choice.
I'll give the chat like a minute to think if they want $10.
Cannon just glares at...
make a mess.
Cannon glares at Zang.
Alright, Zang is currently plotting and scheming. What's everyone else up to?
I just thought, well, first I like whisper something to my Drake companion, and it just like kind of sits on a table nearby and just continues glaring at Zang while I go over to the table and grab the note.
Alright. Yeah, you grab the note?
Yeah, I grabbed the note that the dude left. And meanwhile, my Drake companion just sitting like right there, just glaring at Zang.
Alright. You grab the note, glaring at Zang. Your companion's sitting on the table, glaring at Zang. A lot of Zang glaring right now.
Well, no, Cannon's not.
Cannon's not.
They ordered, the Drake companion to stay behind to continue to glare at Zang while
Zang, your god is staring at you. What does your god want, though? What would Cannon on deck like to do then?
They were gonna head up to the. I'm assuming. I know Marianne was gonna head up.
Yeah.
Because they were gonna head up as well to that one, the dude upstairs.
Yeah, and they're gonna do that right now after whispering to Kaza. You're still my favorite kobold, which isn't very hard. And he's just gonna walk away.
Are still just staring off in both directions, and her tongue
Zing Zing
slowly bluffs out of her mouth.
slips between them because he realized he can get between the arches, and makes his way over to Zarya just to sit with her.
Well, I was just gonna grab my, I left my endless bottle of rum and then wanted to go upstairs.
Zing Zing can't fit up the stairs. He's got to stay
problem,
here.
friendo. I give you a pat and I go up, following Cannon and Marianne.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Well, Zing Zing's while, going back. The Drake companion's just kind of following, just keeping an eye on him for Cannon.
Alright, so you guys approach the table. As you get there, you see a weathered pirate, salt and peppered hair with a bit of a beard. It's not well trimmed or anything. This is a guy who's out on the ocean, skin leathery and tanned. You can see cuts and scars all across his body. He sits down, has an eye patch on, and says, "It's about time you got here. Good God, what took you so long?"
Sorry, we got a little sidetracked. Did you write this? And they set the note down on the table.
Aye, that I did. I heard that you guys were good. But I mean, after witnessing that event, I don't know if you guys are good, but I don't really have anyone left, I suppose. So, there's been a situation.
Usually we're good. Usually when we're not having to fight in a tavern.
He raises an eyebrow at you and says, "Oh no, you did an awful lot of missing in that battle there. I heard you'd defeated monsters, but that one creature seemed to have your number. Outside of you, Missy." Kind of motions to, he motions to you, Zarya.
I just want to note that while Cannon did not hit anything, their Drake companion did help Zarya hit more harder.
Yeah, your Drake companion looks slightly offended, and just kind of, and slightly offended and slightly shy because it's new person.
Oh well, the Drake companion's still watching. Zing Zing.
It gets the vibe from where it's sitting.
It just kind of glances over, like.
Yeah. Alright, so, here's the deal. He kind of clears his throat. Well, there seems to be two issues at play at the moment, and I need you guys to deal with one. My crew can handle the other. The first issue is there's a rogue pirate crew hoisting the flag of the General Pirate Alliance. They're attacking the government ships. If this keeps going on and reports keep coming in, they can take away their gold and protection from us. I need you guys to potentially hunt them down. Take their ship off the water. Finish them off. We can't trust those type of people here. Secondly, there is a great new creature that seems to have been born after some foul magic was in play. Deep within the waves, a massive strange, what people describe as a roaming shade or a whale. But unlike anything you've ever seen, its body twisted, and flayed. It doesn't have flippers, but these long, inky tendrils that roll off its body. It smashes ships with ease, eating crews and causing waves and storms. We need you to potentially kill that. Or we can try. You need to choose one of these two, so we can get the other one. Or else either we won't be able to sail after too long, as that creature keeps getting power. Or we won't have the protection and won't be able to sail as freely as we have for too long. Because of the rogue crew.
Just choosing one of the two jobs.
So, somebody has
he's offering you
donated.
2 jobs.
Safi had donated $20 for Zarya to turn into cat mode.
Does
Sorry,
he
I
have a
goes cat
drink
mode.
in front of him?
He does. He's like holding a mug of ale, just leaning over with a toothy wide grin as he's telling you this tale. Takes a swig from it, puts it on the table, crosses his fingers, and says, "So, which one are you after? And don't worry, there's a..." And as he's saying stuff, what would you like to do to his drink?
Well, you know what I want to do to his drink.
Make an attack roll for me.
Going silly mode.
Please.
Silly mode.
Oh,
Silly mode.
I want to slap the
25.
shit out of it.
Right.
Just
Where do you wish it for it to go? Ping where you want it to be somewhere on the map. Just hold a click
like
down.
kind
It
of
doesn't
a
matter how
room,
far it
right?
is. Yeah, this is a small little room.
Yeah, I want to. How do I? Just
So you just smack it to the side?
To the left.
Yeah,
of the
I can
wall.
see where
I
your
want it to
cursor is.
shatter on the wall.
It's a wooden. Okay, you go, and he's
Whatever.
like, "So, which one of you guys? What? Holy shit!" As you just smack his thing, it flies, hits the wall. There's this beautiful spray of ale against it. As there's a loud crack noise. Roll damage for me. Actually, it's just an unarmed strike. Do you have Tavern Brawler?
I do have. Yeah, I am Tavern Brawler.
Oh, true! Yeah, you are proficient in smacking the shit out of things. Roll damage for me.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah, it hits the wall and it just kind of explodes somehow. Make an intimidation check for me.
Jesus Christ.
It's ironic because I don't actually have intimidation, but that's okay.
Use your strength modifier for
Okay,
it instead of charisma. I will say I do tend to like switch things around, like in terms of using strength for
Like an athletic
intimidation
check,
and
or
stuff
just
like
like
that.
a straight strength roll.
So you rolled a 9. So instead of adding +0 for charisma, add your strength modifier to it.
So that'd be a 14 instead.
5, so 14.
14. All right. He looks at the wall, looks back to you, and goes, "Well, I guess there's a reason why I've come to you guys. No, cool, but I get your gist. You're strong. I understand that. So, quickly tries to like recover, take a few deep breaths. Again, goes back to his attempted kind of powerful pose, menacing pose, and goes, "So, which will you go for?" Half of his face is just like dripping with ale that splashed back. He's just trying to ignore it, but you can see it's really bothering him.
Shit, which one
Well,
are we doing?
Yeah, what do you say?
In character, I heard absolutely nothing. I was staring at his cup this whole entire time, so it's not up to me. Just letting you know.
Still in silly mode.
I'm in goofy mode, in cat mode.
eyes are just like super, like the pupils are just super wide.
Yeah.
Zang Zang's trying to listen in from where he's standing. Is there a way where I can kind of pick up
Make a
on the
perception check.
conversation?
You can make a perception check.
I don't hear fucking shit.
You know what you do hear?
What?
You hear your god. He's telling you that you've done a good job. And he's proud.
Kaiba says, "Good boy, Kaza!"
He like grabs Kaza, picking her up, shaking her out of excitement.
No one has actually heard anything. This is just Zag thinking he's heard something. He has not.
That's how it was dropped on her head as an egg.
Great companion, just like, what the fuck?
The Jack companion's like, bruh.
What is happening? Oh god.
You have returned back to your regular size, by the way.
Finally.
I don't know if we heard that from in the room or not.
I shouted him out in excitement that he said I was a good boy.
You might not be focusing on it, but you probably... Maybe some of you guys are used to it. You could kind of tune out the Zang Zang insanity.
Fair.
So, what are you guys after?
I'm personally partial to the monster.
Hey.
Zang Zang is going to grab Kaza by the arm and just drag her towards the upstairs where everybody else is at.
Everyone's downstairs underneath.
Oh, downstairs. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're just gonna show up right behind.
Yeah.
Zang Zang's gonna be like a little kid, like in a candy shop, just like.
I'm just gonna move people in slightly, if that's okay.
Please.
That works for me.
There we go. He's like, so, the monster you say. The monster you say.
Monster?
You guys want to hunt a monster?
What happened?
Sure, you
while
might say.
What happened while Zang Zang was communing with gods?
Just looks at you. God's dead. Anyway. So, again, we got option A. My crew tries to hunt the monster. Your crew goes deal with the rogues. The rogue pirates who are waving our flag around. Or, you guys kill the monster and my crew will try to deal with that. By the way, the bounty for each job, 25,000 gold.
Is it considered an abyssal beast? Do we
I
know?
have no fucking idea.
As Zang Zang walks up to the table, all the guy can see is just his little eyeballs and the horns off the top of his head. And Zang Zang is like trying to stand on his toes just to kind of like peek his head over.
Whose child is that?
Whose sassy lost child is this?
Oh, it's sorry. He's one of mine.
Excuse you! The captain around here, you do not call me a child!
Marion's just gonna quietly pick him up so he can and lift him up to eye height with her. And go, there, yes, you're a mighty captain.
Mighty captain! She's smart, you not.
So, which you feeling? Which does your crew want to go with?
I'm good at tracking abyssal beast. Are we willing to take the chance that it's an abyssal beast?
Zang Zang kind of like slowly, like, you know, kind of like leans over while being held by Marianne, trying to like get his face really close to Cannon, saying,
What are we talking about?
We're talking about grown-up thing.
Zang Zang just gives him the most deadpan stare that he's not amused, and just tries to like reach out to smack him, but misses completely because he's way out of arm reach.
We have a choice between either going after a rogue pirate crew or a monster.
Zang Zang like monsters.
Dealing with world pirate crews isn't a good influence on children.
Well, as a heads up, that beast could potentially destroy your boat. You're fine with that, right? You signed the pirate waiver, right?
Oh,
Zay immediately looks in panic at everybody else because he doesn't know the state of the boat currently because of his small brain.
don't worry. The Lucky Stride would never sink.
Good to hear. Well, have you made your decision then? Monster hunting for you and mad hunting for me?
Unless Saya has a different opinion.
I mean,
Or she's
monster
still just-
hunting's always fun, but yeah, I'm still just like thinking of the next cup to slap.
You're like, yes, more cups. There's only one cup here, unless people have brought their own cups.
I'm looking
And
at
now
like, the
it
other
is-
tables.
Well. So,
What?
we made our decisions. Best of luck.
Looking at Zaya Lauren says, I believe we have. Come on, let's go. I'll find you something, I have some yarn for you, Zaya. Let's go. Come on, follow me.
Best of luck to you two as well.
He goes, reaches forward to take another sip of his ale. He grasps air, looks to the side, sees it shattered again, looks forward, returns back to fingers interlocked, leaning over as he stares at you. Takes a side, and kind of goes.
As after they all leave, Cannon just kind of grabs a gold coin and just sets it on the table
God.
next to him and just shakes their head.
So a question is being asked in the chat: how much for a cup that's magicked to reappear every time it's knocked off the table by a cat?
Yes. It's you know what? Let's not make that too expensive. Let's hit that as a $5.
So
what do you guys think?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. $5.
That sounds good to me.
Cup recovery initiative, $5.
With my magic bomb thing, I get a cup.
So, you guys have decided you want to hunt
donated $20. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
Is that
No
donation
comment,
attached
just
to anything?
$20. Nope,
Less.
it's just a donation, yep.
Thank you. So, there are a few places you guys can go from here. Firstly, you guys can go straight back to your ship and immediately get going. Secondly, you can go out and see if you want to do anything at the docks. Whether that's ask people about any information they might have, or potentially pooling money together to get a weapon or enchantment or something. So those are the two main areas you can go. Unless you guys have any other ideas you wish to do.
Well, Zhang Zhang's still being held up by Marianne, so he can't go too far.
Yes. Marianne's trying to head straight for the boat.
Alright, you guys are heading straight to the boat?
Marianne is, at least. She's going to cook some meals and prepare stuff for leaving.
Gotcha. And what's everyone else up to?
Has Zarya left silly mode yet, or no?
Yeah, I'll go back to normal.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you guys wish to go to the dock, or do you guys wish to go to your ship? We've got one person going to the ship.
I'm probably going to go to the ship, make sure all the things, like do my rigging things.
Alright, second to the ship.
Seeger donated $5, said endless knockable cup.
So next time there's a... Okay.
I don't know. So, Marianne and Zarya are going to the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unless you need.
And Zhang Zhang.
I was going to say, is Zhang Zhang with you?
Zhang Zhang is kind of just being ragdolled at the moment.
Alright.
I'll probably just head back to the ship and check on the, just check on the cannons.
Very well, you all return back to your ship. So, you guys make your way back to the ship. Fairly easy to get there. Hop out, walk down the docks. There are all sorts of patrols and stuff around, but they know you and know the, they know you and they know, what's happening. The guards kind of give you a wide berth. There's no interruptions. And any moments where guards might interrupt you and ask for something, Zhang Zhang hits them with the, little pouch of gold, and they up and leave, not to bother you. My pirate ship scene is still loading. However, you guys, I see you can see it. So let me just describe it for you all. Wait, how many people can see it?
I can. It's on Zarya's stream, I see.
Perfect. Let me explain the ship to you then. So, if you scroll up to the top, that is the top level of your ship, and then we kind of go down all the way to the very bottom of the hull. The little grayed out areas, just to show that that's the top. You have an additional 2 cannons. Then you've got, like, the chef's quarters and stuff, and you've got the sleeping quarters underneath it, and then you've got the bottom, like, the base of the ship. At the, if you go up another level, on the, if you go to the second level of the ship, so up one more level on stream, on the, an important place to note, on the right you have the captain's quarters, a special area where you store your treasures, have special liquors, and where the captain sleeps. The rest of the beds are kind of strewn and thrown around, put up where it can be. There's an entire relatively functioning kitchen. I'm just going to reload and pray. There's an entire functioning kitchen to work with, and you do have a crew of around 25 people milling about.
Mm-hmm. Marianne's gonna go into the kitchen and start preparing food.
Assuming the extra cannons would just be on the other side of where the other 2 are. So cannon would just kind of, inspect the cannons, make sure they're good.
Right. I'm just gonna say you guys are preparing and making sure everything's up to speed. If you would wish, you can roll on it, and you can just kind of tell me what roll you're thinking. If not, I can recommend one. Then,
believe I could just roll.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do? Anyone you would like to talk to?
I mean, so I'm just rolling, basic for like basic maintenance, just checking on them. So I don't know what that roll would be, if any.
I know what mine is, because I have something here I could just... Boop.
Oh, if you drag the map to the right-hand side, like the right-hand corner, you see a ship! That is your ship on the open ocean. As things attack you, or other ships attack you, they will appear around this, so you'll be able to move that ship around.
Well,
unfortunately,
okay,
that's not...
I see.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it is not as detailed as your ship is, but you can move it around.
Well, this is so cool.
Oh, I see. That's weird.
At least once my map loads, that's fine. I'm just gonna... So, you guys are currently on board your ship. So yes, the very bottom layer is where a little jail cell is, and the rest of it you can kind of figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you guys return to the ship, you see a crew, around 25 people, go, one of them turns and goes, "Ow. Welcome back, you mateys. Good to see you again. What are you up to?" What are we doing? What's the job?
Monster hunting. Again.
Again? Well, we did kill a ship. We did kill a ship last time, so it'd be good to switch it up. What are we hunting?
They're not too clear on details. Some kind of
Oh, I've loaded it, thank God.
serpentine tentacled ship eater.
Do we need to roll anything, by the way, to check the cannons?
You give me why don't you give me an investigation check, using either regular investigation or you can use dexterity.
Okay. I will just roll it normal and then add. So instead of investigate, or instead of, what is it? Intelligence? Dexterity?
You can use dexterity, yeah. As you're kind of putting your claw and looking at it, specifically running your hands over it and squeezing into very hard to find locations in order to make sure that it's all clear of gunpowder.
Oh, that's intimidation. That's the wrong one. Let me try that again.
You stupid cannon!
We're gonna intimidate this cannon. Okay, so it's minus
by
1,
the way,
it's 7 because it's +6 for.
Yeah, the captain should be able to move the ship around, so you can drag that around the general area.
Oh, wait.
I don't have.
Let me do this again. I did it wrong.
Control of it.
Or do you want me to just subtract
Select tokens.
4 from that? Because I accidentally did 7 instead of.
Can you move it?
Yeah.
Or 3.
Oh yeah.
All right. I don't know where I'm going to, but
you can move it.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna move this over here. That's where it was.
I looked at the wrong number, so I added 7 instead. It should have been +4. So do you want me to just subtract 3 from that? Because otherwise, that would be. Or do you want me to reroll?
No, just keep the roll you made.
Okay, so 10 it would be.
Alright. With a 10, you look through and they all seem pretty clean and open. Everything looks good. You have a crew that help you out. So,
Gotcha.
By the way, are you guys able to see the crew?
Yes.
There's
Excellent.
people. I see.
Good.
Yeah,
Perfect. So, you guys, so as you guys come on, you talk about monster hunting. Your navigator comes up and says, "Oh, let me pop you guys on real quick. My bad."
I'm assuming Marianne put Zing Zing in his bedroom because he was getting a little crabby.
Oh,
That's my assumption.
And when she's on the boat, she immediately dropped him off and then just goes wherever he wanted to.
Why are these?
Why the fuck?
Why are they?
What is that?
Why is that? Why is it showing the old?
1 second. Let me.
There we go.
Let me cry as there is a slight malfunction.
I'm back to normal now.
Good.
Zing Zing got dropped off on his ass. He immediately starts going to his bedroom and starts pouting in his bed.
Yeah, you guys should be able to move and drag yourself around.
Oh, there.
Attempted movement collides with at least one wall. What are you talking about?
There we go.
Oh.
The door wasn't open.
Yeah, because it was trying to do a straight shot to it, so you got to do like actual pathing.
Yeah, there's the door. Okay.
So yes, that is the captain's quarters. Your rooms are you've got some regular beds on the story right next to the kitchen, and then you've got hammocks underneath that, and you also have a few regular beds and hammocks up top here. So it's your choice where you want to go. I'll pop you in the kitchen.
That's cool.
You do have a sous chef who's helping you out at the moment. It's just a pirate who's... he has skills with the rapier, and believes that it helps him out cooking, and he thinks it makes him look cool. He's currently cutting carrots using a dagger that is a little dull, and he's doing, like, full-on attacks every time to chop the carrot up. Your poor cutting board is getting an absolute beating right now.
No, it has like 7 of those. It's fine.
I mean, the ship is one big cutting board when you think about it.
Mary's just gonna shake its head and go, "Oh, Pierre, sweetie, I told you about this before."
I'm sorry, I just wasn't cutting right. But now it is cutting right, you see? Perfect cuts. They're not perfect cuts.
Mary's just gonna take the dull knife and just cut it perfectly with it. And put it down and go, "That's how you do it."
He looks at the carrot, he looks at you, looks back at the carrot, puts his dagger away, looks at the, like, regular knives that you have around the kitchen, kind of, like, put away so they don't fall over when you're sailing, and then just slowly draws his rapier out. Gets, like, lined up, ready to hit. Whilst you're trying to deal with your sous chef, Pierre, what's everyone else doing?
Zhang Zhang is still pouting in his bedroom.
Yeah,
I'm still just checking the cannons.
Yeah, your navigator is gonna come down and say, Zhang Zhang, Captain, slight issue. The sea is especially tumultuous at the moment. There seems to be large waves, lots of wind. It's going to be tricky to go wherever we need to go. Should we wait or should we go?
Zhang Zhang's gonna sit there and think a moment.
I will say you would know that these weather events are being caused by the creature you've been sent to hunt.
I would know this. Okay. The Zhang Zhang kind of stops, whatchamacallit, chewing on his tongue a little bit. Looks at the navigator and says,
You push us through. Zhang Zhang said we fine. We sail.
Okay, my captain.
Sail!
It shall be done. I'm sorry. Runs away.
pretty much anybody out on the deck could hear Zhang Zhang screaming out sail.
As
Cannon
the
can
word
hear,
sail
but
is yelled,
care.
Just leaving.
as the word sail is yelled, everyone kicks into gear, tying down ropes, lifting up carrying different boxes around, making sure all the supplies are ready, doing last-minute checks before the sails are opened. Your navigator and one of your first mates, and your first mate come over and say, should we, would you like to steer or should we?
What was that?
Your navigator comes down and says, would you like to sail or should I? Like, what? Are you just gonna stay here?
Zhang Zhang, go up and tell us when to sail. Get ship ready!
Ship should be ready in 3 minutes, Captain.
Get good enough. Leave.
Fucking Zhang Ramsey over here. So, as the order is shouted, what is everyone up to?
Kaka's gonna go join Marianne in the kitchen.
Alright. As you enter the kitchen, you see Pierre, rapier held high, like sweating as he's trying to find the perfect angle, and potentially Marianne is standing there just like head in hands, like, I've tried to speak to this man for the past 10 minutes, and he does not know what a regular kitchen knife is.
She's more just slightly amused with holding her head up with one hand. kind of leaning against the frickin' shelf.
Wait.
Swings down.
Did Kazu go
As you-
downstairs to Marianne?
Yeah, because I can't drag my token down there. I have no idea what the pathing is.
You just drag it down. You don't have to follow a pathing.
Attempted movement collides with at least one wall.
Yeah, it won't let you.
Thank you.
There you go. So you go down, and as you enter, Pierre takes a hit. He's going to attack. He rolls a nat 1. He misses. Instead of cutting a carrot in half, he instead hits a pan, which both dents the pan and also his sword is his rapier is a little fucked up right now. Man, that's some equipment that is just damaged. Like there was like food sizzling, like some food beginning to get prepared in there.
God, that like zoomed in. That was
zoomed
weird.
in.
I don't know why.
Yeah. That was very cool.
That was weird.
So whenever someone
he was
says
actually
something
talking
and
to us.
zooms into you, yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I won't abuse that again.
I believe you. Definitely.
So, with Pierre doing Pierre's things, the ship is quickly whipped up into being ready. And with that, it is time for you to set sail, unless there's any last-minute preparations you guys would like to do.
I want to make sure, the sails and stuff are doing my job. Things are secured.
All right.
And we're ready to go.
Give me a... Because you're on a boat and there's a lot of climbing and stuff involved, I'm going to say you can give me an athletics check, or you can give me an investigation check using your strength modifier.
I'll just do athletics. It doesn't
Wow.
matter for me.
You climb up, make sure ropes are tight, you go over to one guy who's like, this is a crew you've hired, they're not bad, but they're not as good as you guys are. You see he's tying the knot a little tight, you grab it, like, give me that, and just tighten that up nice and good. He looks at the knot and is like, how am I gonna untie this? Not your problem though. You leave, and no, everything's looking quite good. Everything's looking solid, from what you can tell.
I'll take it.
Excellent. So, the ship's ready to go. Zang, it's your time to set sail.
Zing kind of looks around, looks at his navigator one more time.
Ready, sail or no?
It's time, Zang. Let's go.
Zing kind of peeks his head down over the rail, looks at Zarya, and just stares at her, kind of waiting for like a thumbs up or an indication that we're ready to set
just
sail.
Donated $150, $25 for each person to go 5 minutes in dialect.
No.
Yeah, everyone has to go uwu.
It will.
5 minutes.
Sails are ready. I hate it.
I think we're ready to go doing, and then I go get my navigator and I give him a thumbs up.
Where do you guys? The sails are so good. Good.
The cannons are so ready for combat.
Everyone's ready, Captain. Shall we go? Uwu?
I believe we are ready to go sailing.
With that, the boat sets sail.
Pilot's wife put me.
Would the captain like to roll a d20 to see what the weather's like?
Oh, I gotta hit the 6 roll. Roll d20. I hit 17.
with a 17, you manage... Brain? You manage to find a little moment of calm in the storm and manage to... What is this accent becoming? And manage to have a relatively smooth swale in the beginning, Ulu.
Real quick, can we go to the kitchen and see what's going on down there?
Kiware is going, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Ulu.
Miriam is going to grab him by his shoulder, won't you? And say, no more wifey-wifeys.
Marianne,
Sorry.
Marianne, I can help with Cookie. I have, Tingy. Ting. And Kosa's gonna open up her backpack. She's gonna pull out a big freaking bag of pancake mix. She has a literal infinitely refilling bag of pancake mix.
Oh my god. Is it time for some pancakes?
It is time for some pancakes. Because it's gonna go up to the counter and she's gonna drop the whole bag up there all by herself.
Quasar, thank you. Quasar?
Kosa.
Quasar, thank you. Asterix nuzzles affectionately, and Asterix. With that though, Zwag, do you know where you're going?
Who is that question for? I'm a little confused now. My brain hurt.
I didn't hear a word you said.
I said I don't know if that question was directed toward me because my brain hurt.
Zwag.
Okay, my brain hurt.
Your navigator is trying to plot a course. I feel like I'm just going like a weird Boston right now.
Yeah.
The Uwu voice and the Boston accent surprisingly similar. Uwu?
Oh.
Everyone for Boston is now uwu. You heard it here.
The character, my brain hurt from doing this uwu stuff.
I'm sorry, Boston people.
Understanding.
So you sweat sail and start heading over to the ocean.
Do I have the knowledge of what the beast is that we must go sway?
It was a gargantuan beast of the sea, and it's kind of chilling. No.
What? if it's an abyssal...
Okay, time is off. Thank God.
Yeah. If it's an abyssal beast,
before someone else donates. Basically, what you know is it's a massive, like, whale-like creature that's somewhere in the middle of the ocean, and it's
and there's a giant storm basically going around in the area where it's at, so we're gonna head for the eye of the storm.
Basically, the more intense the storms get, the closer you are to it.
Yes, that's where I'd like to head in that direction.
All right.
If it's an abyssal beast, it's one of my favorite enemies, so I can track it better.
All right. So you definitely can attempt to track it. You're not entirely sure where it's from, but you can give it a go. But that being said, you begin to sail deep into... You begin to move deep into the ocean. As you sail, your lookout is going to make a check.
I'm gonna make just a regular D20 again.
Make it a...
I can do a survival.
Oh no, that's right. Okay, that's canon doing it. Okay.
Well, that's what I'm
if
saying. I don't know if it's an abyssal, so because if it is, then I have advantage for doing a survival check. But I don't know if it is or not.
Wait. That's what I should be doing. Gotcha. So your lookout keeps an eye out and looks across the ocean and the waters, unable to really see anything at the meantime outside of the storm getting heavier and heavier. You guys managed to find a little moment in between the intense storms and waves, where things seem to have calmed down. However, as you get closer to a storm, as you get closer to the storm, you see that the waves are getting bigger. Rain begins pelting against the sails and wood. People underneath begin hearing what starts off as a little pitter-patter into loud, thunderous bangs of lightning and thunder rolling above you. Zhang, can you roll another d20 for me?
No, shh.
Oh. Well.
It's not a natural one. Doesn't matter.
You guys start moving, continue moving forward. The sky grows dark and cloudy.
So, I will say, before we continue forward, we're going to need about a 5-minute break here, guys. I've got a player messaging me about it, but we'll take a quick 5-minute break here, right where Dino's going to dim it down, and come right back.
Gotcha. Alright, well, see you guys in 5 minutes. welcome back.
Are we
Hello,
back
hello,
to
welcome
live?
back.
Can everybody
Are we
hear
back to
us?
live?
I see our things lighting up.
Oh god,
All right.
someone forgot.
So, while we were on break, I did notice we had a $125 donation. Thank you to whoever that was. Please DM me in the chat or one of the moderators so that we know who it is and figure out what it is that you're donating for, whether it's no side effects whatsoever, which would be appreciated, or you want the chaos to ensue, we just go from there. And I'd also like to, again, thank Dino for all this hard work, Zarya for making sure this stream was possible with the overlay, and just being the host because, you know, I run a potato and I can't do this.
With that being said, are you guys ready for shenanigans to begin?
I'm ready.
When did
Alright,
they
hit
start?
that fight music, let's get going. So, as you guys, beautiful. As you guys get closer and closer to the center of the storm, the waves start picking up, moving the boat up and down. It's unwieldy to control right now. Heavy winds hit the sail, almost forcing you to move the sails down. Lanterns that you have are shaking back and forth. Some of them, and if you're not careful, some of them might start going out, making it much harder to hit things. And the final thing that you notice is that there is this bubbling around the ship as these two dark forms are beginning to move in the direction of it. But off in the distance, there seems to be something that they're moving away from. You're not entirely sure. If anyone would like to, you may make a perception check, but for our abyssal beast lava, you may make a perception or survival check with advantage.
I will do that.
I'm staring at
Oh,
you.
no.
With advantage.
You said survival or what was the
20.
other one?
Nat 20. A nat 20.
Whoo, that cancels
God
out,
damn.
possibly.
Alright, well, you...
Hold on. Well, what did you say survival you wanted out of us?
No, that was me, since I have
perception.
favored enemy.
Okay, perception, okay. There's a... No, I ain't seen shit.
We got a nat
Well,
1 and a
you-
nat 20.
You off in the distance see something. And you can see a large form. If you go to where the small shit is, and you look down in this corner, you will see something.
Oh, I see something, yeah.
You see
Also, the
something
game's
there?
still paused, so I don't do that.
Is that what I think it is?
You
Kinda
see,
cute. Can we take it? Can we keep it?
you can certainly try.
Keep it.
And you also notice that I'd say maybe around 50 feet from the boat at the moment, but slowly approaching, like they're moving faster than the boat is moving away from them. You see two forms, which you know to be a creature called a chul. Would you like to make a check? It should be a history check or a nature check for me.
Wait, from who?
From Cam.
Oh, is it part of the, what I have?
Yeah, because you got a nat 20, I'm going to give you some bonus information.
Oh, okay. So, what?
Or the DC is much lower for bonus information.
History or what did you say? Nature?
History or nature. Your choice.
Would I have advantage for that as part of the favored enemy or no?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage, especially because you rolled the nat 20.
Not a nat 20, but I did get a 20.
Alright, with a 20, tools you know are lobster-like creatures, large in size. They have pincers that can hit and grab people, but the most deadly element is their tentacles, which, once they have a victim grabbed, they're able to inject them with a poison that can potentially paralyze them. The creature you're seeing before you that was described as a quote-unquote whale, you look at it, and it's a decent bit away from you right now. So it'd be more accurate to put it here in terms of distance. So you can definitely move away and navigate around it for a while. But one thing you do know for sure is that that thing can definitely sink boats after a few hits. You're not entirely sure what it can do, but you know that. As the fight goes, you'll probably figure out some of its abilities
Gotcha.
as it continues.
Great.
One last thing is you do know that it definitely is controlling the water. So, also each of these squares is 10 feet, so times that number by 10. Oh, by
God,
two.
I can't even like move my actual camera over there. I have to be completely zoomed out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can right-click and drag.
Right-click and drag.
Oh yeah, I can. Okay, that makes my life easier.
So, with that being said, for those people who are tuning in, the way that ship combat works is we're effectively going to do a ship initiative and then a opponent initiative. There are several rules around ship initiatives.
You said it's I have to times that distance by 10?
2.
2. Okay, so it's 100 feet away. Got it. Ship initiative, that's done by the captain, right? I'm double checking that. Okay.
You should have the character sheet that also tells you what it is. It's not, unfortunately, on Foundry. I had some issues getting it across. However, I can just send it to you again so you remember what it looks like.
Yep, let me I think you sent it to me. There we go.
Let me just add a little lighting to the fight so people can see what's happening.
Yeah, I can't see. There we go. That's better. Combat round, step by step. Cool. We're not in boarding range yet. I'm looking at it. Okay, so actions. I don't have. Do I have? I'm trying to look for it. I don't see the.
Initiative is the lookout, not the captain.
Is what?
It's the lookout that does the initiative.
Yeah,
Lookout or captain.
I'm lookout and the captain on this.
Okay.
So basically, I just roll my initiative? Question mark.
So did you wait?
I don't have the ship info.
Let me just send that to you again so you got it.
Okay. So I was looking at like what I was sent before, and I'm like,
so initiative is -2 for your ship.
-2. Oh no. Okay.
It's not super dexy.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
However, you are able to, if you would like to, add your sailor die to it as the captain. By the way, everyone's sailor die is a D4 that you can add to any roll.
D20 -2 plus D. What
It's just
was
one
it?
per turn that we have to add.
D4 once per. Once per thing you're doing.
Let's see.
Once
there
per
we go.
action. Gotcha.
Yeah. 12. Alright, let's
I did
begin
that right.
encounter. So... Whoop. So we're going to... Alright, so... you got a 12? Let's see what the creature gets. Ooh. Alright. That is higher than a 12. So it will go first.
Damn.
So, as your boat approaches, this creature begins to turn and twist. You guys begin to see more and more of its form as it begins to move in your direction.
Can I see it?
You can see it now.
Oh god.
I immediately just I make incoherent babbling from up top, and then proceed to just go monster! Just like yell loud enough for like everybody on the ship to hear.
It is going to you see its body begins to quiver and shake. Lights appear briefly along its spines as the water begins to shake and move around it. All of a sudden, you hear a thunk as this large wave rolls out of it, attempting to smack against the ship. Quickly, could you please make me a... Sorry, how would you guys like to respond as that, as I will let you guys react to this? Your ship is currently being stressed as this large wave is beginning to crash into it.
There's something for it. There's something for this.
That's something I can do as the bosun.
Yes, that is you. That is you.
So am I able to just do that now?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes. So for the stream, stressed is gives the ship a disadvantage in all attack rolls and skill checks, normally occurring when it's 50% of its health or below. However, in this case, because there is a large wave smashing into it, it has inflicted the stress condition. So with that will be its turn, and I'll just move on to your turn to figure out what you're going to do. So yes, currently the ship is stressed. You guys can stagger your turns as you see fit. If there is any argument, the captain gets to decide when things happen.
Bosun, go, do your thing. We don't like to be the big stressy anymore.
Okay, so the Titan Bosun, I will temporarily remove the stress condition for the ship from the ship for one turn.
Intimidation or persuasion check.
Hey, I'm really, really good at one of those things. Make an advantage on it. Do it roll with advantage?
It did roll with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, it just...
Good thing you rolled with advantage. Your first roll was a nat 1.
Oh no.
By the way, if you guys are curious, you can click on the D20 section of it, and it'll break down what the rolls were. Of the messages. In any case, you, this is a, persuasion check. You let out a, how'd you persuade people? Sing a song, let out a yell, give a speech, summon demons to whip people into shape? What are you feeling?
Do not.
You need to kill the thing, else the pancake mix goes with us.
Not the pancake!
Not the pancakes!
Everyone is whipped into gear. The ship, hearing that pancakes might not be served aboard it, is no longer stressed.
Alright, so real quick, we have a $10 anonymous donation and a $25 donation from Geo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Geo,
Thank
I don't know
you.
if you know what the incentives are, but the $25 you can... I guess at this rate, you can just tell somebody to just knock something over if they're a cat, and one of the kobolds for $10 can be, persuaded into chaos. But we're nearing the briny deep at this rate.
Also,
Or
by the
have
way,
everybody
for the
speaking
sake of
orally.
this encounter, I'm going to say if anyone wants to increase the CR, they can, and I will implement it mid-fight.
Oh no.
Oh.
So it won't be next encounter, it'll be this one. Anyway, so... the bosun has done their action.
We have 2 gunners, correct?
Yes, by the way, your ship has 4 action points.
4
So you
action
can choose
points.
4 things every turn to do.
So basically, we used up 1 action so far. Do.
You can see the ship actions as well. I sent you
okay.
I sent you a picture. I can send it to you again.
For what? For what?
The ship's actions that it can take beyond just the bosun stuff. It's at the top of the sheet.
That's the top of the sheet. Oh, yeah. I'm looking. Do. Okay. How much it costs? Is the ship dependent? Okay, so I'd say, and this is up to our gunners, just shoot our 4 cannons.
The 4? It costs 2, and apparently I guess we only have 3 left. Or 3 points left, so we'd be able to shoot.
You are also going to have to move your ship to face the creature. You're going to have to rotate it.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
already-
You're currently ramming pose, you're going to have to angle it to the side. So it'll be 1 action to move it to the side.
Oh, I thought because we're pointing at it. Let me show my ruler if it'll...
No, the cannons fire out the
so it'd basically be broadside.
broadside and
Broadside.
starboard.
So we don't have
Am I fucking
fore and
We
aft.
don't have 4 or aft.
Okay. So it'd be broadsides either way. Okay. So we're basically gonna have to...
Yes, you need to shoot port to starboard, because that's where the cannons are pointing. You can't shoot stern. You can
Okay.
shoot stuff behind you.
So we're
Okay.
gonna have to spend an action to move and then spend the rest to find shoot.
And do I need to
So-
assist with that, with the sails?
For this, no.
To go full sail using the ship, dies as a result through multiple riggers.
You can aid the full sail.
Yeah, and I'm just basically gonna... I want to turn the ship so that we can fire broadside cannons.
Yeah, and yes, the ship.
Ship rotation, how many points does that cost us? Just 1?
Yes, it's just 1, so you can use the rest. Also, the ship does have movement, by the way. For this ship, you can move. It would be 30 feet on this at the moment, with where the wind's positioned and how it's and the current environment.
Okay. So I would like to, and the team can tell me if they disagree. Basically, rotate the current position we're at and fire away because we're setting sail for the briny deep.
That sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, that's what we're gonna do.
All right. The crew is going to help you fire the shots as well. So you may fire the cannons with advantage, and then you may, and then if you are using it for this, you may add your d6 to this roll. Sorry, d4 to this roll.
I already used my d4. On top of that, we have upgraded cannons from what I remember, correct?
We bought
Yes.
a couple extra, yeah.
Alright, I'll let my 2 people...
What do I roll for that?
So for the cannons, It is a weapon attack, +6 to hit.
So just a d20 +6.
Yes, and you have advantage on it.
Okay. Is there any
Cannon's
way?
very powerful, very inaccurate though.
Is there any way to do with advantage on by typing it?
Roll 2d20.
Yeah, you do 2d20.
And then +6.
KH, right after the 20.
Wait, what?
So you do /roll 2d20 KH, meaning keep
KH?
higher. Yep, keep higher.
Mm-hmm.
And then +6. Is that
Okay.
correct, Dino?
Yeah, 2d20 +6, and then you can add your d4 to it if you would like.
Yeah. What is a D4?
Yep.
Yeah. You can only use it
So,
for one of your
17.
shots, though. 17?
17.
Does
A
that hit?
17 hits with the first shot.
Yeah!
The damage it deals is, it is 8d6.
8d6?
Yes. Wait, am I reading this? Sorry, no, it's 5d10. I read the wrong thing.
Okay. 5.
My bad.
Oh, good.
No
Very good.
damage, that's fine.
Holy
That's fine.
That's good.
The first cannon shoots. It slams into this creature as gore and flesh explode off of it. It's huge, so it's not like this is gonna kill it instantly, but that is a decent chunk of damage.
Okay, and then last one would be on Zarya to fire, correct?
Yeah.
Red. Red says incredible cannon sound effect.
Thank you. Let's do that.
I have a weird
Okay.
question.
By the way, you guys.
So, question, even though the feet says 10 feet, for this instance, can I possibly use my Ring of Enlarge as a prayer to Kyber to enlarge myself as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and then proceed to Draconic Cry to give us advantage at shooting at that?
At the moment, you have advantage already because your crew's helping you. But you can potentially do that if that ever changes.
Okay. Alright. I like where that's going. Okay.
I have a somewhat similar question. How fast does our boat go, by chance?
You have 30 feet at the moment, it changes.
So if I was to, for example, become a shark that has a swim speed of 40 feet, I'd be able to catch up with the ship easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends on what's angled.
Balls! You can turn into a shark? You can turn into a shark?
Yes, I can.
Jump! Yeet yourself off this ship and go do shark things. I mark orders as a captain. Alright, anyways. So yeah, then we have movement. Team, where would we like to do this? How would we like to do this?
Wait, question also. Do the cannons count as a weapon attack?
Yes.
Can I add my Drake companion's cold damage?
Yep, that's cool as hell, I'll allow it.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm rolling another d6. Right, I think it is.
I can make you suffer, Dino.
Alright, it takes an extra 6 damage of cold.
I'm going
Alright, solid.
to follow Zeng Zeng's orders and jump off the boat and use my remaining wild shape to turn to a hunter's shot.
Okay, let me. Alright, I might need to resize this if it's too big.
Hunter shot is a large.
Hunter large, aren't they? They're large things, right?
Yeah, it's a large beast.
Yep. Alright, that's around the size. That's a big boy. I'm gonna put you here. When you hop in the water and turn into a shark, could you please make a perception check for me?
This thing has a perception of +2, apparently. So, /roll 1d20 +2. That did not go well. Oh, but it has a blind sight of 30 feet.
Alright, so you
Because we took out a large chunk of it, is it bleeding in the water?
There's a little blood in the water, yes.
That's what I was relying on.
So as you're in the water, you do notice other creatures though. They are swimming towards the boat. That is far too big. 1 second. That's how big it should look. You see these two creatures swimming towards the boat.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So one will be here, one's here. Yes, that's what they are. So you can see this. The other people on board do not realize that thing swimming towards them, but you do.
They got this. I'll trust them. I'm gonna go after the big thing.
Easy enough. You can. You're very close. You can swim and bite it if you want.
Yeah, I have 40 feet of swim speed, so I can easily get to them. And when I do, I have advantage on the attack because of my ability Blood Frenzy, and the fact that he is missing HP.
All right.
Let me check. What is the roll for the bite? +6 to hit, so /roll the 1d20 plus.
You should be able to double click the token of the shark and then features and then click stuff on that.
Oh, there it is. I didn't realize you had actually done that.
I got you, fam.
And I have advantage. That definitely hits.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Normal hit. 60 damage.
What? By the way, were you doing two shots with the
Yes, because we still haven't performed our last move from the ship, not including our personal moves yet either.
Okay. So this is gonna be that. -16. Alright. So solid hits. You take a bite out of this creature. Move you a little closer. Then the ship takes another shot at it.
Our ship is going to take another shot from Zarya.
Alright, Zarya, roll.
Do we have actions on top of doing the ship? Like, can I cast a spell as well?
What spell do you want to cast?
I was thinking of casting Summon Beast. Summon like a small water creature.
Well, it was your action to fire the ship, or fire the cannon.
The shot.
So
the cannon. Okay. That was my question. Yeah, that was my question, whether that was my action or if that was like a bonus thing.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, that was your action to do. So we will go roll to hit. That definitely hits. Roll damage. 5d10.
Hiya!
And
Wait,
then
3.
plus 6 from...
Oh, yeah.
You can only do that reaction once.
Oh, yeah, it's only...
okay.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
Well,
A
one.
solid round.
Let's see if Zang Zang can do anything from where he's standing. Hold on. I think... I have to look at my character sheet real quick. But we can speed this up a little bit. Possibly... No. Wait a minute. So can I pray to Kyber and use my Gift of the Metallic Dragon to give the ship protective wings to give it an additional +3 to AC?
It's not a creature. Does it specify creature? Because a ship is not considered a creature.
Damn it.
It's a
Okay,
vehicle.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, it is considered.
You can increase its AC by not getting hit.
Alright, so if that's the case, where are my spells again? Ooh. Hold on. Okay, spell choose. Target, which must be... I hate the fact that it's all creature. D12. Okay, I would like to perform the spell ceremony and give Viet or Marianne dedication for the next 24 hours. She can add a D4 to any save and be on my god's service.
Very well. So you run over and touch and cast dedication.
Is it a touch or is it...
Range is touch. And to be fair, casting time is meant to be 1 hour. I'm going to say that you've already done this leading into the fight.
Viet is a shark in the water.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say that you've done this before the fight.
Yes.
It does have a casting time of 1 hour, so technically you couldn't have done it. I will allow it though.
Yeah. Okay. No. Never mind then.
No. You can just say that you've done it already, and we'll just consider that your action.
Okay.
Your action is like, I need to. Wait, I've already done that. I'm smart.
I'm smart. And I just immediately dive right into the ocean.
Oh, no.
You're diving into the ocean?
No, never mind. Never mind.
I mean, you certainly can leave your crew without a captain.
No, that's a bad idea.
Nothing bad will happen with that.
Wait a minute. I'm going on a cannon on deck. I'm gonna move me. For the love of God, I'm going to scream and cry.
Where are you going?
Try to move right next to cannon on deck.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do it to cannon on deck instead. Since
What are you doing?
I'm making you in dedication to my god, I believe.
Who's cannon on deck's companion?
I was gonna say, that's my companion, right? So... What do you believe?
Oh, wow, your companion's looking extra cute today.
No, I'm
giving
doing
you a
it to
bonus.
cannon on deck. I'm making you dedicated to my fucking god.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Your god is my companion.
Yes. You are now dedicated to my god. Congratulations.
Alright, so is there anything else you guys would like to do, or is that all your actions done?
It's the only action I got.
Alright, at the end of your turn, the whale is going to take a legendary action.
The whale? Whale?
This creature, it was dubbed the whale creature by the guy before. And so I need to give it a name, and that's going to be its name.
Alright.
It's going to hit the shark. Does a 20 unnatural hit?
Yes.
Alrighty-yo!
Oh boy.
You take 26 points of damage. Can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Normal. Not 20.
It opens its large mouth and slams down over you, slams down on you, biting deep into your body, dealing a decent chunk of damage. You feel this, the water swirling and sucking into its massive maw as it attempts to eat you whole, but you manage to just swim out the way. Alright, top of initiative. The Chools are going to, did you want the ship to move at all? Sorry? You didn't use your movement.
We were going to try to...
You cannot move that direction.
Fuck. Oh yeah, you're right.
You have to follow where the ship's pointing.
So, I'm assuming... Oh, we'll run right into that thing. Then again,
You can try to ram it.
I'm gonna ram it!
Ramming is normally an action, but for the sake of this being, for the sake of cool, I'll allow it if you want to ram it.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know that it's there, and I'm just gonna
roll an attack roll.
Alright, I roll a d20 plus what?
So it'd be a d20 for ramming speed. You don't really know what's there, you're not specifically aiming for it, so just give it to me as a plus. Give me a plus.
Because ship strength is 5.
Yeah, give it to me with just a plus 5. 13. That is... No, that does not hit. You just kind of go past it. So feel free to move your ship to where you want it to be. Alright. So,
about there.
Then, top of the round, the Chools, this one is going to go, 30, 10, 20. This first one's going to swim up next to the ship, and this one is going to board the ship. It is going to climb up here. And then... this massive lobster-like creature runs and moves up, rolling over to the ship. It's going to make attacks against the two crewmates next to it, the 2 other pirates. The first one dives out of the way. The second one, he hits. Then that's going to deal damage. 8. Alright, so this Chool currently has one guy in a claw at the end of his turn. Actually, no, he needs to use an action. So he's currently grappling one of them, has dealt 8 damage to him. This one pirate is looking really messed up as his arms are getting broken and crushed by this creature's claws. Next up, it is the creature's turn. It is going to make a tentacle attack against the shark.
I thought it already attacked.
It used a legendary action.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I might be fucked.
Oh no.
Does a 16 hit?
Yep. Oh, Marion might have fucked up.
That is 19 points of damage.
I am no longer a shark. Question: Do we get a long rest when we from when we were in the tavern by chance?
You would have at least gotten a short rest.
Okay, that's good. Then I'm not totally fine. I'll be a shark immediately in next turn. Again.
All right, so you are no longer a shark.
I'm no longer a shark. I am a normal Marion who is just like, oops.
Right,
but I take
then...
zero damage. I just go back to being human.
So it has hit you then. It's going to then move 5, 10, 15. It's going to move up next to the ship. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to... Where are you? You are here. You're currently underwater in a bit of pain. It is going to make a tail attack. It's going to smack the ship with its tail. That is... That is a 26 to hit.
The armor class of the ship was 15.
So that definitely hits. Its tail smacks into the side of the ship, dealing 30 points of damage to it.
Damage threshold is 15, so I'm assuming we mitigate 15 of it?
Yes, and then you no longer have that.
Okay. So we're down
This
to
is specifically hitting the
285.
hull.
Okay, it doesn't say anything specific.
So
Yeah,
it
the hull.
smacks
Yep, the
off
hull.
any defense it might have.
285.
Now,
Yep.
Yeah.
Hull's down to 285.
So, with that being said, that is its turn, moving on to the crew.
Okay, Ooh. Okay, we have a very short amount of time. Ooh. Wait a minute. Okay, so we're going to use a profanity. Zhang Zhang is going to use a profanity against the whale, and we're going to use Soulflay. We're going to give it disadvantage on a single saving throw of my choice for the next turn. However, it must pass a Constitution save of 15.
Sorry, what's making the con save?
The whale in the ocean.
Got you. It needs to make a con save.
Yes, needs to be 15 or above.
Oh. We did it!
It's dead.
That is a unnatural 20.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs, and I'm gonna make it re-roll that 20 in.
Hey, yo.
Who are you giving advantage to?
No, making it re-roll it.
Yep, making it re-roll that 20 into it has to use the lower roll.
So what's your save?
Nice.
It has to be a... Are you talking for me or Ben?
No, I know that doesn't have a save. Also, by the way, the ship should have taken 30. The damage threshold is something different.
Okay.
So, for the... so what's your save again? It has re-rolled.
It's got to be 15 for a save.
Alright,
For
it has a plus 13, so anything more than a nat 1 and it will make that save. Unfortunately, with the reroll, it did roll a nat 1.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it has a disadvantage and a single saving throw of my choice for the next turn. And, well, because we only have 12 minutes left of the stream, Well, Zang Zang is going to have to do something a little bit more brave than usual, since he no longer has bonus action. He's going to hold up his greatsword, look at the crew and everybody, and scream out, "Fuck Kaima!" and dive right into the water and attempt to use one of its smites.
Roll to hit.
Let me find out if, because of the fact that I'm a Death Knight. Okay, so we're just gonna do...
Well, they're still attack rolls, so you need to make your attack rolls, and then
Yeah.
you can put smites on top of them.
Where's my character sheet? Disappeared. There it is.
Double-click your character.
Yeah, alright, so... Let's see, strength... No, not an ability check, I want an attack. Where's my attack? Just inventory, greatsword. We can't... I hate this thing. We're just gonna roll d20 plus 4. Is that correct?
By the way, I'm gonna give
For
the
my
advantage to Zang Zang now.
Zang Zang, you have advantage on this hit.
Okay, so d20 plus 4.
Don't have a plus 4 to hit.
Yeah, for my strength.
You also have proficiency added onto that.
Oh, so an additional 3.
If you go to your features, it'll tell you.
Yeah, so an additional 3 on top of that.
So 15. That hits. Not
Okay.
high AC on this one.
Okay, and we will be using
Divine Smite.
Smite, baby. Alright, so inventory. Normal. So that's 15 plus, how do I add in the smite this way?
So what level smite are you doing?
Second level.
So then, just roll 3d8.
There we go.
I think you click other formula. Oh no. Just do damage and then...
1, 3, 8, 17, and I still have one more attack.
Yep. Roll to hit.
So 15, 17. One slot left. Damage. Normal. So that's...
Yeah.
And then...
Did you roll to
that's-
hit?
Oh, no. Hold up.
Roll to hit before damage.
Normal, and I'm gonna... No, wait a minute. Yep, so...
That hits. Alright, yeah, so roll damage with the greatsword and then roll damage for...
30 plus 32. 62 damage.
Minus another 32 damage.
Oh, he's got...
2 massive explosions of radiant damage as you slice into this creature, blood gushing and shooting out of it. So you still, so you do still have the creature on board. The crew is no longer able to give you advantage as they're all going to run around and surround it, trying to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
You still have some actions. Would you like to use them to fire at the creature, or what are you up to?
Do I have actions?
Yes, because you're separate from the ship now.
Okay, then I'm going to wild shape again. I do it, Hunter Shock.
Uh-huh.
And then I am going to swim under... Then I'm going to bite the thing in the butt.
If it has a butt.
I'm just gonna move you. Up there.
Make a
You
plan
are
to
a
fight
shark
it.
again. You're going to swim up and bite it in the
Yep.
side. It is definitely bleeding, so go for some attacks.
Yep. Oop. Oop.
Let's see here. I have an aura.
So 21 to hit. That hits.
That hits.
And then only 8 damage. Wow.
Alright. A little chunk, every point of damage matters, though.
And then I'm going to swim under Zang Zang, and then go up to turn him to become his mount.
Hell yeah.
I love that. Alright. So Zang Zang's mounted up. What are people on board the ship up to?
I mean, I can try shooting at the thing.
Alright, roll to hit. Remember, you can add your d4 to it.
What is it? Just 1d20 now?
1d20. That's the same thing that you did before. So that was...
Those 2d20.
You do not have advantage on it.
No. Oh, so yeah, just 1d20.
Yeah.
Plus 4. Or plus 1d4.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. 18.
Yep, 18 does hit. Roll damage.
And it was 5, right?
Yeah.
5d10.
Yes.
And I'm also going... Well, no, I'll... 21.
21 damage. Alright, what are other people on the ship up to?
Can I
Creatures
use
looking
my
very messed up.
Can I use my action when the cannonball hits it? Can I cast Pyrotechnic on the explosion?
I'll allow it, sure, that sounds fun.
I don't know what that means, but
Go for it.
Time out! No way!
So I'm gonna have it do the fireworks ability. The target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. Each creature within a 10 feet range of the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of my next turn.
All right. I'll be honest, this creature doesn't seem too affected by being blind.
Ah, shit.
But still, it's like this massive explosion. Very cool. The crew kind of cheers.
Morale, that's all I'm at.
Yeah, definitely. Zarya, what are you up to?
Is there another... Can I fire again from a cannon, or did we use all that?
Yeah, no, I'll let you fire from a cannon.
Okay,
You just can't add a d4 to it. So 1d20 plus 5 plus 1d4. Plus 6 plus 1d4. You don't get a plus 1d4, so just 1d20 plus 6.
1d20.
17. That does hit.
And then...
And the ship's got 2 more actions after that.
Yeah.
Is it 5d10?
5d10.
Yes.
Pew pew pew!
24.
But I can...
The shots you did this time are considered 2 actions because you had to reload and then fire them.
Oh. Yeah.
Unless you can flip the ship to the other side, which isn't really possible. Alright, is that everyone?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Alright,
Yeah,
we are tight on time, but my boy has to take a bite with the legendary action.
Oh no.
Honestly, I'm thinking about something, but not me.
And for that,
Does a 17 hit you?
he is soul flayed for he is disadvantage.
True. I rolled the exact same number. Does a
So
17 hit?
when I'm mounted, do I gain any benefits from that? Because otherwise it hits.
No, you don't. Could you
Okay.
please make a dex save, though? And I will give you... you're not really a mounted combatant person. I'll give you an additional +1 because you are riding upon a shark, and that's cool. Look, I have my priorities.
You do have your priorities. Additional bonus. You said +1.
Yes, you take 21 points of damage.
Okay. I'm still completely fine. I'm still standing.
Alright. Did you make a dex save for me? Yes, you did. You do not get swallowed. Can you make a con save for me?
Let's see. Oh no.
14
Oh no.
just hits the DC.
Oh!
You are not cursed.
We are down to our last minute.
Yes. So, top of the round. You guys, can you finish him off in a minute?
Probably
Yes.
not.
Yes. I can finish him in a minute.
Alright, roll to hit the bite. Roll to hit the cannons! Fire all out! Let's see how much damage. His AC's 13, so just get above a 13.
I did 11 damage.
Alright.
Both of mine hit, and we're going
Go
to...
for it, those both hit.
I got 17, hell yeah.
Cannons hit, everything's hitting.
Alright, I hit a 21.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with all of this, you will deal enough damage, and we are on the hour, so what I'm going to say is this. While some of your crew, well, a decent bit of your crew, a few of your crew do die to the Chul's, jumping on board, you manage to chase them off after not too long. The giant whale creature, with bits blasted out of it, begins to sink to the bottom of the ocean with a loud yell. The oceans begin to still, and you know that after this great battle, you were 25,000 gold richer as a crew. A cheer yells out from the crew as everyone begins to head back to port. The ship a little battered, but not too much. And with that, exactly on time, bless, we shall end today's one-shot session.
Most
Thank
importantly,
you all
the
for
pancakes
joining.
were saved.
Woo!
Thank you all for
Pancakes
joining.
were saved.
Thank you to the team for getting together. Stay tuned for payday.
Alright, Will?
Thank you for
See you
all the
guys. Hope
donations.
you all
Thank you
enjoyed.
for the donations.
Thank you for the
so
donations.
much.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.